Good evening. It did not want to work then, did it? It was like, no, we're not doing that. Hello, everyone. I haven't actually put any music on yet. Let me whack some lo-fi on. I'm gonna have whack some nice lo-fi on. Good evening, everyone. Sam, I forgot to tell you. I thought I had a plan. I'm gonna go live, and you are more than welcome. You're more than welcome to come and join me if you want to join me in chat for the stuff that we're going to be doing. If not, absolutely fine. If you want to chill, I figured I'd use the opportunity to kind of do the things that we talked about, because we talked about if I'm going to be doing the media kit stuff and working on these things that we could work on them together live, and I think that would be a really cool idea. So hopefully everybody enjoys checking this out. This is a different kind of stream that we'd usually do in general, but obviously if you are watching on the Streamsight YouTube channel, it's pretty normal. But we're if you're on the Twitch and this is your first time jumping into Twitch, et voila. Let me do a cheeky little thing right now. I'm going to say cheeky short stream designing some media kits. For clients. Links below. Here we go. We'll just do this real quick. Make sure I tag out and everything like that. So, youtube.com/@Streamsight/live. Also, guys, if you are also willing to help us out over on the channel over there, we are also very, very close to hitting some partnership goals over on the Streamsight channel. On YouTube. If you want to go check that out, super appreciated. Love your face for it. Let me just have a cheeky little... Oh, that's what I meant to do. I took a little... What room? I'm not in any room in the minute, but I'll drag you into live. I'll drag you into live, okay? And we can just chill. Just have a chat. And if you guys haven't got any music on already, make sure you whack on some Streamsight, because that's where it's at. That is, as they say, where it is at. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just making sure that we are definitely live over on Twitch. We are not live on Twitch? Are we not live on Twitch? We are live on Twitch. I am. Hello. Just double checking. It was being weird. It was being weird. I went to my own channel and it was just like, you're not live. Hi, hello. I came in to get a gold star. Let me fire up the bot so you can get a gold star. Let me do that. Let me do it so you can get an auto gold star, so to speak. Sam, I just saw your WhatsApp message. Lol. And I tried to take a nice picture of me for this stream. So let me just try and put that out on social. Let me try and do that. I say a nice picture. It's a unique picture. Let me do this. Post that out. Done. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, there's a double note you got out on thingy as well. Apologies, folks who were in the Discord. A nice picture. Wow. Temps is mean. Temps is mean. You're a meanie McMeanison. Go like the tweet now. Thanks, Stream Elements, for telling me I'm live again. Know you? What do you mean, know me? What I mean? How does that work? Don't forget, guys, if you are watching over on the YouTube channel, make sure to give it a cheeky little like as well. It's muchly appreciated. Let's skip that update for the bot. And let's just log in, yeah? Jeez. I'm in voice, but deafened. I'm pulling you. I have pulled you across. It was like, it wasn't working at first. Hello, Sam. You are kind of mean. I'm with Temps. You're definitely mean. I saw some things you're saying about me in Discord today, you mean McMeanison. How you doing?
Good evening, friend.
Hello.
Sorry, I'm currently eating, so I didn't want to have my munchies through the microphone.
No, it's all good. If you want to keep yourself muted, I understand. I understand the munchie. You don't want munchies on thingies. Very lovely noises. Very lovely. I will say, Bob, I saw your little post earlier about the GTA 6 announcement and your comparison when GTA was it when GTA 5 launched? Oh, you've seen? Oh, you saw? Yeah, you saw that. Yeah.
Saw that. I will say, I think you've aged quite well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
No,
I felt very bad about posting that thing out because I was like, I posted it out and I was
obviously
like,
the picture's not most, appealing to use. But I'd say
I very much was like,
you now,
I'm not going to try and look good now. Because I don't want to take a good photo look now. If I use a crap photo, I'll feel better.
You have taken really good photos of yourself.
No, I know. Recently, I've managed to get some good ones, but I was like, I think I'll lean into the meme, quite frankly. He's lying to you. Thank you, Jesse. Definitely not hurting my feelings at all.
Fine wine, Bob.
Professor Pat, how you doing, my dude? And Faded, hello. What are you munching on, Sam? Chat wants to know.
About gammon, egg, and chips.
Oh, I wish you hadn't said anything now. I love gammon. I love gammon a lot. What font is this? I've just said don't change the fonts, then immediately realised that I need those fonts. So, yeah. Progesterone and Bakersfield. So those are the ones I need. That's fine. I have them. This is the thing about storing fonts, by the way. If you store them, the best thing to do is actually store them on like a server, like a Google Drive or a OneDrive or something, or whatever you want to do, because it's so much easier. Like, insanely easier, just because you don't have to deal with the whole this is all raw zips, go away, I don't want to deal with you. Where are you? It's literally at the top here, progesterone, but it's like giving me the zip file and I don't want the zip file. Get away, zip file. There we go. Progesterone. Here we go. Let's just install that real quick. Cheeky install. And yeah, you don't realize how valuable doing something like that is, like storing it on a server, because if you use multiple PCs or if you work in multiple locations, honestly, it's a lifesaver. Honestly, I store all of my files like on the cloud, and I have backups as well because I'm useless.
I'm not gonna lie, I like what Adobe do on some things. Like Typekit is a really good thing, like for that specific reason. Yeah,
it is. Yeah. That's actually a really good shout. I know you're not a huge fan of them yourself in general. I know you have some opinions on the matter for sure.
Not on the software. Software's okay. It could be better in places.
Absolutely, like all of them.
It's the business model I'm not a big fan of. I don't like subscribing to software.
I'm not a huge fan of the business model personally, but I will say, with the amount of features that they are coming out with, which I actively am using now, I actually feel like it's paying. It is paying for itself. But I will admit, I do feel you on the rest of it though. Like in terms of like, it does a lot of the times it can feel like you're paying for the same stuff that you used to have for free. And I will say that that's how I felt for a while actually, until like I actually started to go. I was like, okay, actually, I'm using Premiere Pro. I'm using some of these like cool like music remixing features, the voice fixing features, and that sort of stuff. Yeah, Ghostbusters movie looks good. Reaction when? I can do a reaction, but I'll probably do it tomorrow, not today. What I want to start doing is actually talking to my boss about making sure that I can, because I work outside of hours, just because of the nature of my new role. I might talk to him about seeing if I can fit some content stuff around my work, because a reaction video takes me tops 15 minutes to record, edit, and output. You know, it's a very, very, very quick turnaround, especially with all the presets and everything Sam helped me set up. So I'm kind of thinking that like I might just do, to be honest, if I could get someone to do really quick, like, I mean, literally, when I say like they are 10-minute edits, I'm not exaggerating. It's top and tail, and that top and tail is already done, right? It's already there. Yeah. If I can get someone, and this is Sam's gonna irk Sam a little bit here, but actually, I don't think on this.
On what?
But like, if I get an editor who is like, you know, available, and give them an affordable amount of money to be able to top and tail a video.
Listen,
I think that
whatever you and your editor negotiate is not up to me.
No, I know, but I know you do.
The thing is, I come from a different background, so it's one of those things where if you can pay them reasonably and you are fair to them and you don't ring through the ringer and you don't give them more chores than they need to be, I don't mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is I'll give them all of the stuff, right? Like it's really just putting it together. So I'll see how we go there. But it's, for those kind of videos, I can't pay like a premium price because I don't have any money.
Well, here's the thing, right? You're not going to get... Well, here's the thing, right? The reason why I kind of have an argument isn't because of editors can charge what they want. You can charge 150 quid, 150 bucks or 100 bucks for a video. What it is, it's the... Especially on YouTube, I find this.
Yeah.
It's everything afterwards. The editor also needs to upload the video, schedule it, make the thumbnail, do it like for the same amount of money. That's the problem I have.
Yeah.
It's like everything else along with it, rather than they are just editors. Let them do that.
Yeah. Oh no. I'd be doing like thumbnails. I'd be doing uploading.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be doing all of that. So,
It
would literally be, please, can you put like, can you change a couple of like lines of set text, move it so it's the right bit, cut it a couple of times, and then export it to me. And that's all I really. That's literally all I want. And I think like when it, like again, I can do it in 10 minutes, and I mean 10 minutes. It's not an exaggeration. It's literally a 10-minute edit. And I imagine somebody who's better at editing would probably be able to do it quicker. So
when you've got the tools to help you, like
Well, this is the thing. I'd never give anybody a job anyway, regardless of how long it would take them or how without giving them like resources to be able to help them, because that's kind of that's just me. I don't like doing things any other way. I think if you get
figure
someone
it out for yourself, guys. Come on.
Sam knows how I feel about that. PCs in and out. Oh God, no. Especially now I work for Corsair, I just want to highlight my PC building skills are not very suboptimal. Okay, like they are passable if I'm the one using the PC at the end. So I just want to clarify that, because I'm a Corsair employee, I'm not going to be giving PC building advice based off of that. So just to, it's kind of my get out of jail free clause, but almost don't let me get into jail clause. How you doing, Bob? Asking PC advice and PC building advice. I'm definitely not the person to go for that. Usually, before I might have tried to wing it. It's very much a clear thing now, which I don't give it.
Let me just preface this for you, right? Bob has this problem at the minute where if he moves something out of place, his whole PC crashes because of something going wrong. You do not want advice from that kind of person, believe me.
It's probably that, so yeah, that's fair. Noon, you're never late. You're always on time.
But it
hurts, but it's so true. Hey June, how you doing, my dude? WB's Warner Brothers is ruined, bro. I'm just loving the tears.
I saw your tweet as well.
I'm so happy. I just want to establish this. As a creator, I have a fantastic working relationship with Warner Brothers Games. I love working with Warner Brothers Games. Like, I enjoy working with a lot of people in the industry. Warner Brothers are just so cool with me, and they're just like, hey, what do you need? Let's do it. Let's talk about it. They're just really, really fun people to work with. The folks over in the UK, they're just really great. So them building a superhero or supervillain live service game, there is, bro, you might be seeing a lot more content from me. That's all I'm saying. Like, someone asked me today, a friend of, I'd say both mine and yours now, Alan. He was like, he said, what would you do if Avengers 2 came out? And I was like, I don't know, probably quit my job. I was like, no, I wouldn't. Like, all jokes aside, no. But like, Avengers 2 came out, I'd freak.
Give it
a year to see if it actually is stable and it's going to stick around for a few more. I might be thinking about it.
Oh, maybe
bit part time.
Put some things in place that meant that if it does go away, you're not going to get screwed
do you know what I do? Do you know what I'd actually do? That's when I'd hire an editor. I wouldn't mind, because I genuinely, I am 100. If Avengers 2 came out with some of the frameworks of Avengers in terms of the build, like crafting, the combat, but then like kind of bring it a bit more up to date, only focus on next gen consoles, etc. I would genuinely go hard at that content. I will be up until all ends of the night scripting. Actually, in fact, you know what I'd do? I'd actually probably hire people to script, like, and do the edits, and I'll just do the content, because like I can ideate that content. That's all I'd do.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because then I could spend the money. Because that's the thing, I would be making the money back. Because when I just want to, like, just to clarify for everybody, like, from when I was doing Avengers content like regularly, and we were hitting like, a 10 to 20k views on a video, I was making bank off of that. Because it's such a hefty niche, but it's like a really great engaged niche. People were watching those videos like to completion. Like I was getting like the amount of people like actually finishing those videos like is higher than I've ever seen in any other kind of videos, and are very rarely like replicated across a lot of other stats that I've seen from other people's videos, like gaming videos specifically. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, if they did do it again, and you never know, there could be a game similar to Avengers in the Marvel universe that isn't, you know.
If they do a Marvel one,
if they did an X-Men live action one, I would be
live service.
I'd be okay. Yeah, live service.
Yeah.
I
think they could have. I think Avengers could have included the X-Men, and I think that's the thing. Honestly, I think if what they did was did Marvel Heroes, but like using much more updated like combat systems, I think that's kind of where they find their sweet spot, because nobody really complained about Marvel Heroes monetization. We only started this whole thing around monetization nowadays, like, you know, like in-game, like, you know, microtransactions. It tends to be a thing of, I think, of modern gaming, because we see so many of them. People are probably getting a little bit like tired. But that's the thing. You don't have to. Like stuff like Fortnite, you can play that game to, you know, like the end of like, you know, your life and never spend a penny.
Yeah, and I feel like if they could model a live-action service game like Fortnite, where it's free to play, but there's a battle pass for cosmetics and maybe a couple of things here and there, and you can earn stuff through the battle pass to pay for the next one.
Yeah,
there's one up, and they service you ads, they do collaborations, they do tie-ins like Fortnite. If they just model Epic Games and the Destiny kind of style of, you know, stuff, like
maybe not Destiny,
maybe not Destiny. But you know what I mean? The seasonal model of like, you know, like of buying a season or whatever, a battle pass, or and
filter the story into it. I think that'd be the thing. Yeah, having chapters where there's a story for like each season, and it leads to something at the end. That would be amazing. No, you know, and I think X-Men would be a great thing for it, because you could level up your powers and stuff, and like, I think if you had the fighting ability or the animations combat of like Fortnite with. Because web swinging in Fortnite was better than web swinging in Avengers. What I will say to that, and this is kind of like, this is the thing where we look, I think this is where when I talked to a dev about this, I was like, how do you feel about that? Because I actually spoke to a few devs like quite regularly on Avengers. I was like, well, you got to realize is Fortnite is one set of animations. It's one character. And that's what everyone forgets, right? Fortnite, because it has this plethora of skins and all these things, it's one character. So every time they build on an animation, it's one, right? They only ever have to make it work for that one, right? Now, the skins will sit on top of those frames. And obviously, there's like complications there and things they have to consider. Completely understandable. I think they've done a really good job of doing that, by the way, of like any animation they do, they try to make sure there's minimal clipping and all this sort of stuff across thousands at this point skins. But what you do have is that one singular character. Now in Avengers, every single character walks differently, move differently, they ran differently, they dodged differently, they had different weightings, they had different speeds, they had different attacks, they had different like every aspect of them was almost. And I understand people will go, oh well, you had some like Black Widow moves and or Cap moves, and we're thinking yes, that did exist as well as we got more characters. But what you gotta understand is every single one of those also had to work for each one of their individual skins. Now, each one of those had to then have these like very hyper-specific moves. Now, even in Destiny has this luxury that most people don't even see the character half of the time.
Apex is the same run speed, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it just
you don't
makes
see though. Like... If you see someone else and you see clipping on someone else's skin in a fight, is that really gonna bother you?
No.
That's
it will in a third-person game,
Will in a third-person game. And when you see stuff like that in a third-person game, things that people automatically go, bad coding or bad this or bad that.
My argument would be then, in that case, and if they knew that was going to be the problem, why didn't they make all of the characters a single model? Like a single
thing in Avengers?
Made of skin. Yeah. Like all of the
everybody would have gone like, there's literally just like same, like 10 similar characters.
Well,
because they already complained that like a couple of the characters had reused like some reused like motions as they came out. They were like, oh, his punches are the same as Cap's when they were talking about Winter Soldier. There's uproar, but not even within the community. Literally across like media sites.
That on Fortnite or anything other game like that. I'll be honest, like genuinely, like.
No, but the difference being is that Fortnite, you're there for a single experience, right? You are shooty person, and that's it. And then everything else is just like prettiness on the outside. As you have like those, the power of live service word is interesting. It is. I think realistically, if they copied the thing is they actually did very close to what the microtransaction model was for Fortnite. They did. It was very close, except they didn't do two things. They didn't keep it going in terms of the battle passes, which is 100% what they should have done, and they didn't go free to play, which is again another thing that they absolutely should have tried. They should have just done it, because if they knew the game was going downhill and they knew funding was struggling, just do the game for free. Just go, Avengers is going free to play. Destiny did it. Fortnite did it. Apex was built on it. Warzone is on it. Remember how Warzone, you had to buy the original Call of Duty and they were like, this isn't working, make it free, and now they make more money than anything. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. There was financial decisions there. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to do this. But it's a great conversation. It's definitely a great conversation. I think I like to talk about it a lot more for sure. I could talk about it for days, but I do think this is not like kind of shying away from the things that obviously they didn't do that well, because there was a lot of and this is saying this, like, with all games there's good and bad decisions. Unfortunately, there just seems to be decisions that outweighed not so much more, like it's not about the quantity, but there are certain things that just kind of led to that, not really which is a shame. It's a shame because
it is a shame.
I believe that game had a lot more potential than people would give it credit for, and I'd love to see something new like that. And I think if Warner Brothers are going to do something like that, I'm all for it. I'm genuinely all for it. I think they could do something really special. We'll have to wait and see, though. It's one of those things where it's just like you kind of have to see how they'll do it. But I also love how the gaming community very quickly switches up on developers when they hear microtransactions or live service.
Ooh.
Immediately, pitchfork.
Yeah.
Without knowing whether the game's going to be good, bad, or indifferent, because people are like, nobody complains about Fortnite. They use Fortnite as all I see is people utilize Fortnite as the thing. Yeah. Oh, well, Fortnite calls this. And it's like, well, hold on. Fortnite is one of the most hugely successful games ever, right? In the short amount of time that it's been around, with that, like, it's really, realistically, Epic's best title in terms of, critically, like, well, I say critically, sorry, like, performance-wise, right? And it's enabled them to do incredible things. Unreal Engine 5 was massively funded by Fortnite's profits.
So absolutely.
Advances in like gaming technology have just gone absolutely bananas. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to get into the engines conversation. I think every engine has its merits, has its bonuses, but Unreal 5 is really allowing a lot of people to access game development at a very high level. And I think it's really cool when we actually like open up like technology for creators and like creatives to be able to actually do cool things. So yeah, I'm really excited about like what they've done there, and I think Epic don't get enough credit for doing stuff like that, and I think they really should. And I think Fortnite doesn't either, right? Like, because Fortnite is this behemoth of a game that very few people talk positively about.
5.8 million people came back for the OG map. Like, what the hell?
It's literally like I'll be honest, I really enjoy it, but you also got to look at the fact that like the map isn't built for current day Fortnite. There's so many, like no build or anything like that, it's really not built for it. Yet it's still hugely enjoyable. And once you get over the I'm not playing Fortnite, it's a kid's game kind of thing, which a lot of people do have, you just see there's a great game under there. And I think it's really cool that people are like kind of like vibing with it again, especially like the older stuff. I feel like it's nostalgia, but I'm like, bro, that was like 5 years ago.
I got hit by nostalgia.
You've been addicted to it, haven't you?
Oh yeah, the new map. Yeah, sorry, the OG map, the new map.
The new map. It's new. It's new. It's just treated as new. We can call it new.
It's fine. Treated as new. Yeah.
But no,
yeah, exactly. I've been enjoying it. I love it. I think it's great. I think they did a great time. It's a great marketing thing. Get people back in the game before the next season. Smart. It makes sense.
Very smart marketing. I think they've done a really good job of. I think I'd like to see some of the later maps as well, but like the older ones, almost like throwback maps. That would be fun. It doesn't show you as tagging Paul. Oh, that is weird. It's no Tetris. That is true. I still need to watch that show, but that was only on Apple, wasn't it? Sorry, I've missed a bunch of chat here, though. I really want to see the Thunderbolts in an Avengers game. Noon, I'm with you. I think that would be really cool. I think we should have like stuff like that with releases like team rosters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
YouTubers obtain sentience. Run. Oh, God. Okay, apparently this is supposed to be updating, but it's not updating. So give me 2 seconds, folks. I'm literally just trying to get this font installed.
By the way, guess what?
Tell me.
My mum's making something today.
What's she making?
You're gonna hate me because you're gonna get really jealous. She's making a. Am
I gonna be really upset?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know if you like that. I don't know if you like this kind of. She's making a Biscoff cheesecake.
Yeah, I do. You're right. Tell her. Just you know my address. Just get it sent there.
I got your number. I'll send one over. I'll package it up.
I am sad.
I'm sorry.
Someone just asked me if I have a 2 PC setup. I'm assuming to ask me a technical question, but the flex in me wants me to say no. There's 3, and one of them's you passing over via LAN. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm kind of that guy.
How many monitors have you got? Sorry.
How many have I got now?
Yeah.
Do you know how many I've got in, like, not just set
room.
up, but like, okay, in the room. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 3 are constantly hooked up to streaming PC, with an additional 4th, which is the one that I also use for gaming, that switches between the gaming PC. Okay, so. But the gaming PC has the one ultra wide and a small, like really small panel monitor on it as well. So have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like for those. But if you include the Elgato prompter one, which is in fact a monitor as well, that's 6 on this setup. Then if you include that one over there that you can see behind me, that's 7. And then if you include the teleprompter that's also over there, that's 8. So I have 8 functional monitors in this room that can be on at any one time. If you also include the 3 I have in the garage.
You know what? I can understand why you're now look like a ghost all the time, because you've got bleached white all the time from the monitors you got.
It's a whole experience. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm actually trying to sell a couple of those. I've also got. I'm in a predicament at the minute, so I have monitors that I want to sell.
My family is shouting because Arsenal are playing in the Champions League.
Football, sports ball.
So carry on.
So I've got like monitors I want to sell, but because they're not Corsair branded, I can't talk about them. So I'm trying to sell them not using my network, my social media or anything. And I also have a keyboard and a mouse that I also need to get rid of that I also can't talk about. So I'm in a bit of a spot. I'm in a bit of a spot at the minute where I'm like, can I get, maybe I'll just get someone else to post on my behalf. Like, hey, can you just like post about the thing you're selling? I can just put it on Facebook Marketplace or something, I guess. But it is one of those things where I'm like, I need to sell this. Okay, Bakersfield is now officially
Are
here.
you, okay, guys, let's just do the designing now.
Yes, I had to be fair, I have been getting it ready in the background. This was literally the objective, but I just didn't have these fonts, so I couldn't start. Beautiful fonts. Install. Let's get it done. You need a monitor? I don't know if you're very local, Lightling. That's the only thing, and I don't know if that would work. That's why like mouse and keyboard is obviously easy to send, right? But like
keyboard's a bit more, yeah.
May need a keyboard. Okay, Paul, DM me. I wish the gameplay for Midnight Suns was similar to Avengers. I feel you there, but I also really like Midnight Suns gameplay. So like it's tough. It's a tough one. I just wish Avengers was still around, if I'm honest. Hey Niall, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. How you doing, pal? You well? Right, I'm working on, actually I should probably clear this up and actually get rid of the other clients' work on here. But I am working on a influencer media kit for the wonderful Kitty Cosmos, who also Ashley. which looks like she has a bit of a split personality here. And essentially, you're not too far off if you're talking about her, if you're talking about how she presents her content, which is something really cool. And this is kind of why I wanted to show you guys. So this is Ashley. Ashley is an actress, a host, a presenter, a voiceover artist, and also a photographer. And as a gaming-focused style of things, she's also a content creator, a streamer, a gamer, and a comedian. So she is a Jane of all trades, if you like.
A Jane of all trades. Oh wow. Oh yeah, I love that.
I was just like, I was gonna say jack of all trades. I was like, no, you say. I figured I'd change, swap it around a bit. But no, she's a fantastic human from what I can see from her content. She's been very pleasant to work with.
She's a lovely person.
Actually, I was about to say Sam knows her as well, because Sam's actually the one who put her on to me. But yeah, essentially what we wanted to do when we were talking about this, just like, well, I've got these two styles of things, and this is a profile picture. I was like, oh, this is fantastic. I love the colors. I love the vibrancy. It's very much gamer vibe. I was like, but it doesn't really explain your other stuff, which is like your photography and the more, when I say refined's not the right word, I was going to say refined, but the more elegant, professional style of things, which is more in terms of still content, but very much focused in more like traditional style photography, presenting, hosting, these sorts of things, where she's presenting herself as a professional, and on the other side is more of a gamer and more of a kind of creator and entertainer. Yeah, I think it's a great way of saying it. So yeah, there's two different ways. So I said, hey, why don't we split it down the middle? Yeah. Dual personality this, and this is what we came up with. It's possibly it's one of my favorites in terms of like simplistic design. I've definitely done more advanced and more elaborate ones, but I really enjoy this one. I think it's very, very clean. You very much convey the vibe well.
Yeah,
so I
love this. I love the one the brands I want to work with most, really enough, because I think it looks really good. I don't know, like it just looks like, I don't know. There's like,
it's like a reveal to me. I feel like
it's a reveal. Yeah.
Apologies, folks. Just trying to quick drink there. Hey, Chef, how you doing? Welcome on in.
I've had an idea for you, by the way, though.
Go for it. For this slide.
For the design in general, I don't know how you feel about it.
At this point in time,
true.
Apprehensive.
It goes on with the tear thing. Mm-hmm. But like if you were to have like say some slides were all professional, but just that the corner was slightly teared. And something was peeking
through. They're specifically focused towards that part of her content.
Yeah.
I like that. No, I like that.
The corner was teared. It's a little. Do you know what I'd almost? Like, a little peak, like it's like the other side still peeks through, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Let me show you this. This is gonna be an idea that I toyed with anyway. So let me just show you this. Let me get rid of this. The idea that I was toying with was actually what you could have is if you have one page which is predominantly, like you say, predominantly like thingy focused, right? You could actually do this, and have this. This is going to be a poor example. There we go. I know that's good. And have that as the actual slide, and then on the following slide. Apologies.
Like that. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, there's a slight tear at the bottom maybe, and it carries on.
Yes, exactly. So it's actually like the page is leading into itself, which I thought was quite cool.
I like that idea.
But I have yet to find a page that actually utilizes that feature at all, And I think that's what stopped me. But we do have this brand integration one, which is actually similar. Actually, I could technically utilize it here. Actually, I could utilize it here because this is actually mainly focused on her gaming thing with the brand integration. So I might actually do that now. That's a great idea.
Has she done a brand integration with the photography?
She has, but that's not the focus of this next page. This next page is very much a game. But that said,
can I offer a suggestion before you jump into something?
I'm getting very apprehensive.
No. I was like, if we do like any case studies,
yes,
do the photography one with the full background, then it goes into the gaming case study.
Well, actually, there is something that she wants to share, which I'll actually throw in a second. That'll actually work pretty well for. So let's give it a go.
Cool. I'll let you carry on.
No. It's actually utilizing it, so I think that's a great shout. Let's try it. I'm great, thank you, Chef. How about you? I'm not on for an age tonight, guys. Like, this is very much a cheeky short stream, but thank you for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoy these. Say again?
Well, I will say you need to revert that.
All right. Don't know why I've done this. You're absolutely right. That should be entirely the other way around. Damn it.
Sorry, dude.
No. The good news is the majority of the work is done. All right, I'll take that as a win. All right, so we're gonna grab this, and then we're gonna drop this in this one here, this one here, this one here. Okay, I'm not then. Okay.
Oh God.
Here. There we go.
Sorry, I just got by a Twitch ad. Why am I not? What the? Sorry.
Ooh, that was close.
What the fudge?
What the fudge stickles? I love it.
Oh, no way.
You got 10 ads? Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, yeah.
Boom! Thank you so much for the prime, son.
Oh, hang on. Oh, never mind. I can't do it. He gave me 2 things I could share. I could share it twice, and it didn't let me share it twice. I feel like I was gonna do 2 alerts.
You love the idea, Bomber? Thank you, buddy. I'm glad you like it.
I think this is great.
I think it's turned out very well from where our original concept kind of came from, and just got this again, just having all those colors in there and having all those really nice fun bits in there. It's just worked out really well. I actually kind of want to do this though. I want to keep to this theme if I can, but I'm also very aware that that's very big and not title case. Let's title case this. Change case, title case. Brands I work with. Yes, that definitely needs to be smaller, but that's fine. We can work with that. Brands I've worked with. There we go.
Is that font readable, legible?
Not when it's that much, I don't think. No, I think I'm going to stick with it. So I was like, that actually works nicer. Yeah, no, I'm going to keep this. She was a fan of this page as well, so I kind of don't want to. I don't want to mess with stuff. That's
I feel like it's okay for the front page,
and still I think maybe not even statistics, to be honest.
I think all fonts should be unique in that way. Like, I bet Ashley's fine, but I feel like these points here.
Yeah, they probably need to be a little bit clearer, and I think if we have them nice and might boost this one up a bit though. Ooh, hello. Just give it a little bit more punch there. There we go.
Punch.
69. Why not?
Hey.
Nice. Actually, let's drop these down to actual round amounts. I don't know what these font sizes are. 43.12897. Like, come on now. Okay, 120. 50. There we go. Same with these.
I don't know what I can do in this time period here. I mean, I've got a script I could read through and maybe like make some notes. I think I'm going to do tomorrow because it's now the evening and I don't want to.
Sam was like, yeah, let's work tonight. Let's get this stuff done. And then we were like,
well, it was mostly you. I was mostly trying to motivate you.
Yeah, you were like literally. I have. Do you know what I had? I had somebody today ask about the new schedule. Do you reckon I should show people how the schedule works?
Not yet.
Not yet? You sure? I want to show everyone.
No. I would do like a little reveal about it all.
This would be the reveal though. It's fine.
No.
Big news about Amy though. We received a diagnosis of level 2 ASD. Oh, that's amazing. Like, I'm assuming you're happy with that you've received the diagnosis, right? That you now have the diagnosis. That is.
Yeah.
Welcome
happy
back,
to know what it is, kind of thing.
Yeah. Let me do this real quick. I need to. Why is that on the wrong layer? What are you doing? Arrange center current layer. There we go. Okay, cool. There is the brand integration one that we want to work on now. Here we go. Integration. And I think on the if the next slide, if we have something like, so this one's booped, we can get rid of that. Brand integration is obviously already got that one there. Yeah, so I think what we might do is actually add, I kind of want to almost mirror the way this is done with her photography stuff and actually have the last one using the professional style. I think that would work really, really nicely. Let me do this as well. I'm actually going to pull this up because I feel like the placement of this will actually work really, really well anyway. We just need to retrofit it to actually fit, you know, actually. So let's do that. Let's do a nice little side by side though. I don't want to have this like be immediately exactly the same. I want to do like a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And change up the fonts obviously to match. Yeah, this is Montserrat, isn't it? Whereas this is Gotham. Cool. We'll hit Gotham. Gotham medium. Very happy it's taking years, means we could get a lot more help and support for her. We've also been homeschooling since November 20. I remember you saying actually back then actually, I think you mentioned it, that you were doing that. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you're going to get the help. That's the most important thing, is it? I think a lot of people don't realize, the kids who have additional needs, that there is definitely a need for help. Speaking from my perspective, or our perspective, sorry, should I say? It's very much felt that help is very much needed. I don't think people realize that kids with additional needs being a parent is hard, right? It's definitely not easy. Being a parent of a kid with additional needs can really, really take it out of you, like just like mentally, physically, all the above, you know? And I think a lot of people don't realize how much that kind of like takes a toll on you over time. So especially if you haven't had that, even when you have support, you know, like it still takes that toll. Just like, again, every kid takes a toll, like in terms of like, you know, we do it because we love them, obviously. But like there is that element of obviously like kids are hard work. They ain't easy. They're not an easy thing to handle. It's why there are some very good parents. Why there are some maybe not so good parents. It happens. Because this stuff is not easy. And you don't do everything right, and I don't do everything right. Both me and Lisa have very different like parenting styles as well. So you live, you learn, you get better at stuff. But yeah, no, having that help, especially when you're talking like financial stuff as well, is so incredibly helpful, because everyone just assumes a kid costs the same amount for every kid. And this isn't just for kids with additional needs. This is every kid. Every kid is different, right? Every kid is different, and every kid needs different things, and most of those different things cost money. So I feel you. It can be. She's very understanding herself, better now she's 14. I think that's the thing as well, as they get older, like hopefully it gets easier for everyone, you know. I know a lot of people will like consider me being a selfish parent when I say this, but I'm very much like Lisa has very much been like about she wants Charlie to stay young forever. I want to see him grow, and he's going through a growth period right now, which is absolutely incredible. His speech has come along so good.
As an outsider, it's been quite nice to like see that as well and kind of be a part of that a little bit, because occasionally
he loves talking to you. He loves talking to you.
He pops up and says hello. I'm like, hello.
He like when the other day, like I just wasn't on. It was like we were just about to go to bed, and he goes, talk to Sam. I was like, no mate, he's not here, but I'll let him know.
Oh,
it's very cute. How's my diabetes? I'm on a single metformin pill a day now, down from injecting myself with insulin at least 4 times a day. Like minimum 4 times a day, and counting my carbs down to like 1 pill of metformin. And I need to start losing some more weight to be able to like, you know, combat some more stuff. But yeah, good.
Oh boy.
I've just seen Paul saying all round to Sam's. I think that was for the biscotti cheesecake. Yeah.
Yeah, the biscotti?
Biscotti?
Biscotti? Biscotti sounds nice. It sounds like biscoff flavored coffee. Oh. Like caramel flavored. Oh. You may have just sparked a new idea here. Okay, so if I scream, it's because I'm playing Fortnite now.
Am I gonna mute you?
No, well, no. If I get rage, I will mute and rage, and then I'll mute and go, I'm fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Ah! Okay.
I do realise what I need to do here, by the way. I actually need to... I don't suppose you're a subscriber to Kitty, are you?
I am. Oh, as a Twitch? No, I've not. I can't. So her streams are on super late for us.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
3 in the morning kind of deal. And I'm like, oh God.
I'm only asking because her VODs are on sub only, and I'm kind of like not like partial to subscribing to someone I'm
She
getting
has
paid
got
to.
YouTube videos.
Oh, she does. Okay, fantastic. She have stream ones.
She pulls from her streams.
Okay, fantastic.
So,
then I shall utilize that. That sounds like a much nicer idea. Much more cost effective for me as well.
Yeah. Right. Please give me a gun.
We're on 3 metformin a day, a new tablet once a day, and a weekly injection of osm. I do not even know what that one is, but that sounds like a big scary word. Are you down from where you were originally, or are you moving up into trying different things? Are you saying you have a new tablet? I was quite chuffed about being able to come down from my phone, but I've lost a lot of weight already, and I'm planning on losing another 20 kilos. That picture that I posted out just recently about like 10 years ago, that picture there, I'm around about 72 kilos. I'm going for 80.
72 years of age. That's where I thought you were going to go with that.
Benjamin Button.
Benjamin Button.
But
push my button.
Oh my God, there's some interesting videos on thingies.
on thingies.
Okay, so I've just seen Kitty Cosmos's YouTube, and there are some interesting videos on her YouTube. I've not seen a lot of these. This is
maybe not worth. Maybe not. Don't take those
I'm
down,
probably not gonna put them on live. So I'm just gonna. I will just say what one of the titles is. Stepmom teaches son PUBG, and it says warning explicit. So if anybody is...
I think it's probably rude. It's probably just like, like...
It's a rude one. Stuff. Absolutely, yes. Yeah, very much. Oh, she did stuff with Master Ken.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's cool. That's amazing.
I think she has like an ad from him, like a video like that says like subscribe to Kitty Cosmos and all that.
Here we go. I think I've got a thing here. I'm just being very careful of no insulin. That's great though. That's awesome. He's down from 36 to 28 stone. That's incredible. Oh, you're sorry. I went straight to the end, but you're 26 to 20, and he's 36 to 28. That's amazing. That's huge. That's absolutely incredible. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm just looking for this. Apologies if you see me randomly looking off into the distance. I'm just trying to grab a screenshot for this, but honestly, that's so cool. Here we go. I'm trying to get.
It's the second chug I found. What the hell?
I'm trying to see if I can get a frame, like a single frame. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Oh no! I got the single frame where there's not a subtitle, but it won't let me get it. It's like no.
How come?
I just can't pinpoint it.
There's an extension you can get for that lets you screenshot YouTube videos with the UI.
Yeah, I have the screenshot. Yeah, but I can't.
Do?
Yeah, I can't get it to stop without the on the frame. It's taken a few years, but the meds have helped our sugars now under control with the Edge tablet.
Use the comma and full stop keys to.
Oh, you can go frame by frame.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's. Oh my god, that's incredible.
You don't know that?
I did not know that. Come on, see if we can get... Oh, no, it's literally frame by frame on a lot of these. Trying to go frame by frame to try and find something, but I think the subtitles are literally frame to frame. Oh, no, there's one. There's one. Oh, no, but there's something in the corner. Are you kidding me? The one gap, there's something that's cut because it's like from a live, right? Like from a live stream.
Yeah.
Right, let's try. We can do this. We can do this. This is what takes like my design so long, trying to go frame by frame, trying to get a screenshot. This is the real challenge. Okay, I have one where there's like a frame. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do it. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a screenshot of this. Here we go. Fine. I made it work. Chat. I made it work. That's awesome though. Like even though it's like taking taking you a few years, that's such an amazing like transformation. And honestly, I'm so proud because that's a hell of an achievement. It's a really hard thing to do. I think people don't realize like how hard that is to do, especially especially if you're a type 2 diabetic. Because I didn't realize how hard it would be to like, you know, cut out so many things from my diet, right? And like focus on so many different food groups. Like it's been great because I do feel better for it. And I do obviously like I've lost like 12 kilos. I don't know what that is in stone. But I've lost like 12 kilos, right? And I think you kind of...
It's a 1.8 stone, by the way. That's how much
1.8 stone?
Yeah.
I think you don't... Really?
Well, yeah, close to 2 stone, yeah.
2 stone. I didn't realise that. I don't know how anybody frames it. That's the thing. It's like I've always gone by kilos.
I'm still on stone and like you know.
I've never done stone, like ever. Like it's such a. I don't know why the British like have such a like we are like we've been pioneering the metric system, and then we're just like nah, but not for this though. Do you know what I mean?
Doesn't count. Yeah, that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
It's like when people still like say like I hate the idea of miles. Like, it makes no sense. Whoever came up with miles is just a madman. Honestly. I'm sorry. They just are. They're just nutty. Like, metric system is just so nice. Like, I always get funny about this because a lot of people defend miles and, like, stone. But then everything else is, like, centimeters. It's like, do you want to do it in inches? But then people go, no, I don't want to calculate in inches. Then you go, how tall are you? You go, I'm 6 foot. Shut up. Because that's when someone asks me now. I say 6 foot because it's like the kind of thing that everybody says, right? That's what everyone says. Yeah. But I'm 180 centimeters. 181 to be specific.
I'm still used feet inches, yeah.
Yeah. It just feels weird, man.
I don't know. I'm just used to it, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, though, isn't it? Like, we just like get used to something and you just go, yeah, whatever. I'm used to it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I care.
I think you care too much about it.
I probably do. You're probably right. Just a smidgen. Some people hate inches in height. I do. I think I'd much rather you just use one like unit of measurement. Like it seems weird that we'd have 2, and then obviously the Americans just have 1, and then they have Fahrenheit because
they're wrong.
Because they're wrong. But Celsius is a metric, isn't it?
You go forward a few hundred miles north into Canada, and they'll use Celsius as well. Like, what?
I love that.
Like,
what are you doing?
Yeah, like, can you unify something? You know?
Please.
Blue tack.
Oh my god, I love how this actually kind of like landed like pretty well in terms of eyewear. I'll put eyewear there. Yeah, this here we go. This will be nice and easy. 3. Oh, sorry. 3 was eyewear. Okay, 4 was headphones. That was it. 3 was eyewear. What was 2? Headwear. 2. Okay, what was? Oh, that's 6. Why have I got 6 there? 2 is headwear. 3 is eyewear. 4 is headphones. 5 is clothing. Logo placement here. I'm going to put that here. Foreground placement. Actually, hold on there. Then have logo placement over here, something like that. There we go. It gives at least the idea of like giving people the option of where they can actually put like, you know, their content. Hold on.
Jesus.
You all right?
No, I got sniped. I didn't see this guy. He had no audio on him.
You didn't see him. He had the visual audio. I was like, wait, what?
No, yeah, he was walking around. I didn't see his things. He was in front of me, walking up to me.
It's such a weird sentence to hear. I didn't hear his footsteps.
No.
I know someone called Farron, but I don't ask about their height. How come? What? I'm confused. Are they of the shorter variety? Is that why? There we go. I think that looks really nice. I think that's nice and clean. Very nice and simple, I think, on that one. I think we just got the option just to obviously showcase what she's got there as well. I think that's really good. Actually, I'm going to do a thing where I'm actually going to get rid of these. And actually going to boop that one off as well. And let's free some of these layers. Let them be free. And we should be able to move for at least like a few minutes. We'll be able to move over to the other one that I'm doing, the other thing I'm working on as well. Let me just do a cheeky little thing though here. So I need to understand what her socials are. Let's have a look. Kitty, I love Kitty Cosmos does stuff. That's very cool. Look, does stuff. Right, we got her for her YouTube now, which I love how YouTube's now adopted the at thing as well.
Yeah.
I know someone called Farron, but I don't ask about their height. American. Oh God, I didn't get that. God, I'm stupid. That was good though. I like that. Does she have her email readily available? If she doesn't, I'm just gonna put standard stuff.
Back into the lobby I go. Back into this I go.
Back into the lobby you go, boy. She does have business inquiries email. Fantastic. That saves me having to ask or all of that sort of stuff.
I'm gonna go to
Are we just gonna have noises from Sam tonight? I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I don't think. Oh, she does have a Facebook. So let me put that one on there as well.
Does she want to promote those on the socials?
I have no idea. They're on her link tree, so I would assume so.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
That's good. It's logical that you would think that, you know. Hence
yes. Me being mildly intelligent. Okay, I might be flexing a little there. Playing it fast and loose with the word intelligent there. Oh, it's Kitty Cosmos. There we go. It's Kitty. Oh, not it's.
A lot of people are landing at Shifty. This is not good. I don't know. No. This is not a.
Also, it's Kitty Cosmos. Wonderful. Okay, and the last one being TikTok. I will see if she wants some of her other stuff, like her IMDb and stuff like that. I think that would be really cool. Oh, actually, I've just seen. Does she have TikTok? TikTok is not on a list. Interesting. It's not on her list, but it is on her.
What the hell?
It is on her kit that she's asked for. So that's interesting. Let me have a look. TikTok.com/.
What the hell? Sorry.
As much as I love you, Sam, what I might do is. I was just going to say, I might bump you off just for a second.
No, I'll leave it there.
I'm actually going to make sure that she has her other stuff on here, which is her other Instagram. So I'm actually going to do a cheeky little thing, and I'm going to remove the Facebook one because she hasn't told me that there's a focus for her. And I'm just going to replace that with this one. I think that makes a lot more sense. Because this is obviously stuff that she's talked about and stuff that's available on there. So I'm just going to do that on here as well, which is Ash Anderson Photos. Here we go. Beautiful. Wonderful. Spectacular. I'm actually going to take a short bathroom break, so enjoy the lo-fi, folks. I'll be right back.
chat, don't say anything. Just drop the word. Drop the word melon into chat and just spam it. Don't over spam it, just spam it a little bit, you know. Just you know.
Hello again.
Oh, why did you say that? Spoon. Spoon Snoop, sorry, not Spoon.
What happened?
I asked him to spam melon.
Oh,
No
you're
reason.
a melon. Lycidin, how you doing, buddy? Can I have a gold star? You should have got one. Oh, you put 2 S's in, please. You got to say it just right, just to make it work. How you doing, though, pal? You well? Welcome on in. There we go. There we go. Just making sure I've got all the things, all the right chats up. Here we go. I don't think we're massively off of finishing this, if I'm being brutally honest. I think there's a lot of... I want to get the right photo for Kitty on this one. But...
We should have like a...
I want to do this
Is
as
she
the
singing
professional
photography
shot in that one now.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's got some great ones with a bokeh background. How do you say that? Do you say bokeh?
Okay.
Bokeh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm saying that. I was like, I don't know if I'm saying this right.
I
Dang
think
it.
a bouquet, like a bouquet of flowers.
Is it like that? Yeah, would you say it like that? I feel like...
Bokeh.
Oh, do you know what I've not done? Do you know what I've actually not done, which is actually going to be pretty important? And
Go on.
hold on, what are we? Here we go. I haven't done a page which talks about her previous activations and like highlights some of her previous activations, which I think is quite important. She had a feature of on Nikon or Nikon, Sam.
That one is, I don't know.
We had a thing on this because it's a
day of the week
Japanese
it is, it
brand,
changes.
right? Like it's a Japanese brand, so I feel like Nikon is more likely, but I don't know. Scruffy, my dude, how are you, man? It has been a hot mother duck in a minute. How have you been, my dude?
Oh my gosh, you dropped a mother duck in.
I dropped a mother duck in. I feel like this is what I say. If you don't have to swear to swear, right?
What is the one that I said the other day?
I'm trying to remember.
Oh, that's what it was. So we were playing Fortnite, weren't we? And I said I got killed by a guy, and I said, like, instead of like, you know, people in anger.
Oh,
would, you know,
about
scream
the
death
Christmas person,
It
dude.
was a Christmas person, but then it was like, I hope you get a really bad cold.
Yes, that was it. I was in tears. It was. I don't know why that came out of your mouth, but I'm so glad it did. That
But
was
it's one of those things
hilarious.
where, like, you know.
There's some great photos that she has here, but I'm not sure if they work in this setting. But I do still want to try to actually do them. Let's try this. We're going to try this one. I'm going to download this one. I'm doing well, keeping busy with my own business, working out, trying to keep something of a social life alive. What have you been up to? Same. Well, dude, I guess like big things that have kind of happened recently. I now work at Corsair. I am essentially, and this sounds really douchey every time I say it, but I also I'm getting more used to the concept. Essentially, I am one of the faces of Corsair, is basically what we've been. There's 3 people who have very much been charged, I guess, with the with doing this as a large part of their role, and that is now a large part of mine. So yes, I work for Corsair. I do content for Corsair. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you saw it in the background. I actually have another new keyboard. The K70 Max, which has actually just had a really, really cool update, which I actually get to talk about this Friday, and the Scuffing Vision Pro, which I also get to talk about this Friday, when we do our Modern Warfare multiplayer stream, which I'm really excited about. We're doing a whole keyboard versus mouse thing, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. I'm actually gonna talk to you about the thumbnail design for that, Sam, because we're gonna do some cool things for that. But yes,
let's talk about that before you go, because that might be important.
Before I go?
Before you go down to film it. Are you filming in the studio?
Oh, no. That's this week. That's actually this Friday. No. The thumbnails for that actually are going to be a bit different, but yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I misunderstood.
What's my favorite Corsair keyboard? Depends on the use case. So this is the thing. So this is one of the things I've really learned about. So I used to get asked why I didn't use, and I'm just gonna say other brand, because play it safe. So someone asked me why I didn't use the keyboard that another brand sent me in my stream setup. And I had a very expensive £300 keyboard sent to me, which is very nice. Very, very grateful for this. Very grateful for the opportunity. Still am to this day. There is, I've talked too long and it thinks I'm broadcasting Spotify, so give me 2 seconds. Actually, while I'm on the topic of music, guys, don't forget to whack on Streamsight whilst you listen to the stream. Put it on in the background. It makes me money and doesn't cost you anything.
It does cost you, because if you don't listen to it, you won't enjoy the music.
And I'll be sad. I don't know if that's a benefit.
You don't want to make Bob sad.
No. Well,
be a sad duck.
You might, but don't make Charlie sad.
Oh, no, that's bad. Now Now you're twisting the heart.
That's how we get them. Sorry, going back to the question. Somebody asked me why because I used to have a K55 keyboard. K55 RGB. It's not the Pro RGB. No, it's just K55, I believe, at the time. So it was an older version of the keyboard. And I had that up until I joined Corsair. And I had that keyboard for 3 or 4 years. And everyone's like, why are you using it? It has 6. I don't know if you can see. You won't be able to. I don't know if you can see it on here. Actually, you can. You can just see these keys just at the edge here. All the 6 of these are G keys. G keys are programmable keys. So you can use the keys that are on here to change scenes. For example.
Sorry.
Ta-da-da-da.
Bob?
Huh? You right?
Is he deafened?
I muted by accident. Yes, I tapped the key. Yeah, I tapped one of the G keys.
Stop talking.
Well, there you go. There's a great thing. So I can mute or I can deafen. I have my G5 is my deafen. I have my G6 key, which allows me to switch between. So I have one mouse and keyboard set up to my streaming setup for ease. I'm going to be changing that soon. There's a keyboard that I have for that reason. So I now have the K100 RGB. Let me show you. I'm not going to show you this one, sorry. Let me show you like the 2 keyboards that I now use. I have the K70 core, and it's an incredible keyboard, but it doesn't have the G keys that I need for my streaming setup, and it's not wireless. So it's not good for my not good. It's not suited to my setup over there. The setup over there is entirely wireless, and I wanted to keep it that way. So this is the one I got. Hold on.
Can he?
I didn't hear that, but I suppose you knew that. So this is the This is gorgeous. Just want to preface this. I got this not just for me, but my wife. There was a keyboard that they said, hey, get one from over there. I said, I need a wireless one. They said, let us know which one you want. We will get that one across to you. That's very, very...
What keyboard's that?
This one is the K100. So I have two K100s. I have K100 RGB, which has some really cool features, including a pass-through USB. If you've never used the pass-through, I didn't know what it was. I was like, it has two USBs that go into the PC, and I was like, what the hell is that for? Why would I use that? That seems so weird. Anyway, it actually has an insert in the this is in the other K100, the one I'm using for my stream, has an insert here that actually allows you to put a USB device in there. And if you have a device like, you know, a wireless dongle or anything like that, you can put it in there.
Oh, you put a mouse in there.
Yeah. So you know how most dongles struggle when you put like them at the back of a PC or if they're out the way and stuff like that? Yeah, you don't have that problem. Yeah. So my dongle, oh jeez, the dongle that I have that actually has this and the HS80 Max hooked up to it goes directly into the back of my keyboard, which is just here. So there's none of that kind of like blockage, which is great. I didn't realize that was a feature until I looked at it. It is really cool. I actually genuinely like. There are some like little features like that. That honestly, there's so many things that like, and this is part of what I'm working at Corsair. There's so many things that we just don't speak to that are really, really cool and features that people just don't know about. So, but this,
yeah, I had no idea that existed.
This is really cool. Look at that. Look how thin that is.
I was looking at the thinness of that. Actually, it looks really nice.
Look how thin the keys are. That's an ultra low profile switch. That's a Cherry MX ultra low profile. I think there's very few keyboards in existence.
Do you want to know? So I don't know if actually you know. There's an
alternate brand if you want to talk.
An alternative brand that make their own keyboards, which I use on my laptop. And the reason why I like those keyboards is because they're very thin.
Yes.
And I really dislike my current PC keyboard because it's a lot chunkier and it's just like.
I love that.
It doesn't feel as thin, but that actually looks really, really.
I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this, but let me try.
Oh, that's it's very faint.
I'll try and make it a bit of noise so you can hear it in the background. Can you hear that? I don't know if anybody heard that. It's very quiet, I understand. But they're still they're clicky clacky keys. They've got a really nice mechanical sound to them. But they're obviously ultra low profile. And my wife is in love with this keyboard. Like legit. Because obviously she uses the PC over there. She probably uses it a little bit more than I do. I use it for recording and stuff like that. But also I can control that PC from here as well. So that's like, this is very much to have over there to be able to do things like when I'm doing admin, when I'm having chill time, when I just want to like, you know, relax and I'm not doing anything too hefty. There's no production to it, but this is one of the reasons that I wanted to bring this keyboard up, because everyone says about how much they love the G keys for production. This, I don't know if you can see that there, also has 4 G keys here. The focus is all off, but I'm trying to see what is on my face. So the G keys are here, right? These G keys also, as you can see underneath the Gs, so those are you can program those to the same macros that you can any other G key. And they also, if you use the function key and that G key, so if you hold function and G, you actually can transfer between the wireless, so it's a slipstream wireless dongle that you can input into it, which is really cool, or one of 3 programmable Bluetooth devices. So if you want to type on your phone, if you want to type on a laptop, if you want to switch between that and the other, or if you want to go even go to like, say for example, if you're a gamer, right, or a streamer that has a PC, and then you also have consoles and stuff like that, and you want to type things out or do anything like that, you can actually do that by just going bloop, flip it over. It's amazing. It's really cool. And that's why I kind of wanted to bring it up. And the roller's probably one of the nicer rollers that I've like used. Very, very nice. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about work stuff. But yes. Hold on. Here we go. Are you still there? No, sorry. I've been talking for too long, so my music stopped again. Bear with me 2 seconds. So yeah, I have kind of like 2 favorites, and those are probably my 2 favorites in the minute. That said, and this is the one I've been recommending to a few people recently. There is a newer keyboard called the K70 Max, which has just had a new feature drop, which is called Rapid Fire. And that's what I'm going to be talking about over on the thingy stream. The rapid fire trigger stuff and the dual actuation stuff is nuts. The magnetic switches I've been learning about recently quite a lot. I haven't got my hands on them yet. It's literally in the box over there. I'm going to be playing around with it tomorrow a little bit before the stream. Or I might just wing it and do it on the day, because I feel like you guys seeing my actual genuine reactions to something new is pretty cool with the K70 cool, and this thing is like nuts. So I'm gonna, so we'll be looking through that. But rapid fire trigger is immense. In terms of like the what it can do, what its capabilities are, and that's on the that's a thing that's only really featured on the K70 Max because of the type of key switch that it has versus like a regular traditional contact switch. It's a magnetic one which uses, it's really, the science of it is really cool. It uses voltage. An increase and a decrease in voltage based on the distance between the highest like point and the lowest point of the key press to determine where the key is at all times individually. It's nuts. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm like, wait, hold on. It individually tells and passes back to soft Hall sensors. Yeah. It's nutty. I've been learning about it a lot today, specifically about like the rapid fire. It's blown my mind. But it literally uses like, it calculates the voltage and like passes that through to the IQ software to determine where that point is at all times. So where it is. So you can literally decide where the actuation happens. You can go, oh, I want it to happen like when I like fully release, or this and that and the other, or if I can say, oh, it'll only like allow me to like actuate the key again if if it goes like, I think it starts off at 0.1 of a millimeter. So as soon as that key starts to like move upwards by 0.1 of a millimeter, that's when you can press it down again. It will actuate again. It's crazy. Like the one of the really cool things I've noticed, it's almost like allows you to emulate some things which you can only really do with controller, because of the way the controller works, because it's constantly like monitoring where it is, but now it's on a keyboard. So if you play like highly competitive games like Valorant and like CSGO and these sorts of things, which are really dependent on like peaking and stuff like that, it's going to be real interesting to see how people like take advantage of it. I'm very excited to see it in the hands of pros. I'll say that much. And that's update dropped today, by the way. It really is. It really is. And I didn't even I tell you what, I literally didn't know about it until today. I literally learned about the Hall effect today, and I was like, this is nuts. This is actually nuts. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Because like when you start to see these things kind of like these really like interesting like technological advancements like trickle into, it's like for me, like I always know that I have this great story. Like one of my ex-bosses, it's not my story, obviously it's my ex-boss's story, but he worked for the government at the time that they were developing Bluetooth. So he was on the team that developed Bluetooth, and it was years obviously before it was like, you know, widely popularized. But it's so cool to like see that stuff like happens out there in the world, and all these things, all these amazing things are happening, and then they finally actually end up, you know, in our hands. It's really cool. I love this end slide. I love this end slide. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, so I was supposed to comment on that, yeah.
I'm just going to do that just up by like that much. And then I'm going to bring...
Well, I could...
Hold on, I need to duplicate this first.
It's a good one to end, like to have
on,
as to end on, yeah.
It's a very nice photo shoot. I believe, I want to say this is a self-portrait.
She's really good photographer,
Like, to get a self-portrait like this is not easy, like, at all. I know I've spent a long time trying to get even a mildly passable photo of myself.
Lol.
So, yeah. I mean, that might have more to do with the subject than the,
skill set.
Than the skill set, but yeah. No worries, Noon. All the best. You got to go to school. No worries. Take care and enjoy your school day as much as you can. I love how this turned out, though. This, yeah, I'm really happy with how that's come out. I kind of want to, because she doesn't necessarily have a logo, so we've kind of like used two different fonts to kind of work as like separate like word marks. I think I might just leave it though. I don't think it needs more, if I'm honest.
Mm-hmm. I think it looks fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. What do you guys think? You can polish a turd, but yeah, is that what we're getting at? Yeah, it's probably where we're at, yeah. I love how this flows, though. I love how this flows.
Yeah, I do.
I really do. I think it's... Oh, hold on. Do you know what, though? I wonder... No, ignore me. Yeah, okay. Very simplistic, very nice. I think how it flips, how it kind of flips here and it kind of like goes in. That's like the blend, because that's obviously all of these are kind of like, this is like, you know, one style, you know, one style of my content, other style of my content, one style, other style. And then this is very much like a combination, because these are joint accounts and, you know, things that like, you know, her reach there. So it's more about the combination. So I like the fade there. And then I like how then we then shift into this brands I've worked with, brands I want to work with, brand integration, which is more gaming focused, and then goes back into this kind of like professional thing, like get in contact with me.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
Should I put thank you on that last page with this? I don't know if... Let me try.
I put thank you at the top, maybe. Yeah, they're kind of with the same statistics font, maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. I think that's a nice little... That might be almost like... Yeah. Immediately like that. I might need to edit that photo ever so slightly to... No, actually, I don't think I will. That's fine. I don't think that's a problem.
You can put a little dark gradient on the edge. Peeping in on the side, like a little like kind of faded gradient.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might just edit the photo instead, though. I think if I edit the photo, then this solves the problem, right? So
True.
And then I don't have to. Yeah. Let's open this with the new Photoshop. But yeah,
add the blues.
Night Owl, you will never. Hold on. Why am I having to choose scratch discs? Okay, just use E, I guess as well. Hello. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
What the hell is going on my internet?
I was about to say, I hope it's yours and not mine. In the nicest way.
My back?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what happened there? My internet just dipped like massively.
Absolute dip.
Just did it again.
Stop breaking things.
I'm not breaking anything. I think someone's downloading stuff on my internet. I'm getting hacked, Bob. I'm getting hacked.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, just tell me what your mother's maiden name is and everything will be fine.
Well, I'll give you my PIN number as well. That's what we're asking for, yeah?
I want to sit down next year and see if I can build some kind of simplistic website kit for this sort of content / title website and sell it. I don't know if there's a real market for it. It seems like a fun project nonetheless. How do you mean, for media kits? For this sort of thing? It definitely exists. I have feelings about it. I have feelings about it. There are things that exist. The only reason oh, that's what happened. It was opening in the different version of thingy. We're not saving any of these, no. I have some very strong feelings about the thing. I think it's like I do not believe the generic. Yeah. I was literally about to say. You literally took the words out of my mouth. There's a reason why I have an almost 100%. I have like a 95% plus success rate with mine. There's a reason for that. It's because it shows who I am. The generic ones do not show that. And they never will, because the whole point of like people doing creative things is to showcase how creative they are, and they just don't do it. Like, it's just I'm not trying to knock that the people. Actually, there is a certain person that I'm kind of trying to knock, but I'm obviously not going to name them by name. But there is an element of like you really lose character, and that's literally what it's about. But not me to stop anybody from creating things, right? But I feel like it's a real shame when we see something that's supposed to be a showcase of somebody's creativity and it ends up being them filling out essentially an Excel sheet. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And this is coming from someone who has spent the past 2 weeks working on Excel sheets.
I was literally about to say something.
But it's really funny because like it's the difference between working on it and like making the creative things from it. But yeah, I get it. I get the irony of what I just said.
There. Well, they're saying that you could probably use. I mean, really, weirdly enough, you are probably going to be using in a spreadsheet for that future things as well.
That's terrible. We need to harness on that one down. I really want to show, like, Sam won't let me show this, by the way. This is Sam's fault, by the way. I just want to highlight.
I don't think you are. I think it's going to spoil it, you know?
I think it will. People will be interested. Do you know what?
It will be interesting.
There is like probably about 15 people like across the board like looking at it. I feel like I could show it and it wouldn't hurt. I want to. Do you know what I'd like? Is actually like feedback. I feel like from people, not like thing, but just like, not like do this, do that kind of feedback, but just like people's thoughts. Just really cheating here. Here we go. There we go. I think I'm gonna do it, Sam. I'm sorry.
Go for it then.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna do this last bit for Ashley. That did not work. Will it let me save? Will it just let me save as is? It should do because it's just the background. Large file, please. Go Max. Surprised I didn't use the content. If I probably should have, if I'm honest. I've probably just been very lazy because I was not going to see it too heftily, but yeah. Now I know it's there now, and that's going to bother me. I'm probably going to end up going fixing that later. But I do want to show you this new thing as well that I'm working on. I want to show you this new thing I'm working on. I'm not, just to clarify, I'm not showing anyone the back end of this. It's very important that I don't show the back end because that's my IP. Because it took a long time to fix, but obviously something I have to explain as well. So that's the thing. Let me just fix this to say thank you, and then we're good. Whoop, that is not meant to be all caps. Okay, hello? I was like, wait, what? Why is it changed? What on earth is happening? Why is it? Okay, that was weird. It kept reverting it. That was such a weird thing.
Was it the software or was it user error?
It was the software that time, actually. Like, you know, I will always say if it's user error because that happens a lot, so I have to admit it. I'm actually in love with this media kit. It's so simple but so sleek.
Don't forget the page that you need to get for.
Oh yes, I do actually need to include. I do actually need to do another page, don't I? Yeah, I will send that. I will do work on that one before I send it over. I think I'm really happy with it. I'm not gonna lie. Skin, how you doing? Welcome on in. Design is not my strong suit. That's all good. And what I'm gonna show you is the intersection between data and design. God, that sounded cool, didn't it? That sounded really cool. The intersection between. Hold on. The intersection of data and design. So I had to do the zoom in. Right, let me get the file up first, and because I said to my wife I would go upstairs at like 9:30. So I'm gonna do this real quick, and then we're gonna duck out so fast. Google Forms. No, Google Sheets. There we go.
That's the one.
That's the one. Big props to Sam, by the way. Sam helped me move this out of Excel and into Google Sheets, and trust me, you should be very happy about that. Because not only is it easier, it's also free. So, and that was all Sam, and he actually built in a feature to this thing that makes it so seamless. So those of you who have seen this before, you might be like, oh, I've seen you do these, that's nothing special. But you're gonna have to bear with me, okay? So I'm gonna show you something real cool. This is the first time I've showed this outside of a controlled space. I've just opened this with beta.
Product demo.
I just opened this with beta. That's a bad idea. Do not do that. No. Do not open that with Photoshop beta. We do not use. I do not use beta to be able to test these things. That would be scary.
We don't build in beta.
We don't build in beta. Although Premiere beta is actually surprisingly stable. To the point where I'm actually very surprised, like how much work I'm able to do in it without things messing up and having to push them back. You know? Why does it keep asking about my scratch discs? Just put it in E. There's literally like a terabyte free. Go nuts.
Because they're itchy.
They're itchy. Scratchy discs.
Yeah. Scratch discs.
I have done so bad on my water today. I've done so bad. Right. Do I have Photoshop up yet? Photoshop, come on, man. Don't forsake me now. Open. Please. You said you were opening, and then you lied and didn't open. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I like how generative fill is now in 2024, though. That's good. Yes. Why are you forsaking me? No, I don't want to do the tutorial. Go away. Right, okay.
This is how you use Illustrator.
This is how you open Photoshop. Oh no, I can't seem to do it. Okay, so anybody here who creates content, streams, I've got a fun thing to show you, which I'm very, very, very proud of. And I want to show you why I'm proud of it as well. And I feel like, and just to clarify for everybody, I just want everybody to be fully kind of like aware of this. This is a product. This is not a free resource. This is a product. This is a thing I will sell. I want you to know that because it's very important to me that people now understand that the products and the things that I do will no longer be free 100% of the time. Yes. Because that is genuinely not how I want to dedicate my spare time. If I want to do that, if I want to enjoy my spare time, it needs to return something to me in terms of satisfaction, i.e. gaming is probably where I'm sat with that, and like gaming content, or, you know, have some financial benefit to it as well. I do enjoy doing this stuff. That's definitely not why I'm not saying I don't enjoy it, but it needs to have some form of return for me as well. I've done these for free in the past, and they've been very simplistic and required a lot of work and a decent amount of know-how around these pieces of software. Now, that said, let me just hide the guides. You can't hide guides on Photoshop. That's annoying. Okay, anyway, I'll show you this.
Can't? What the hell?
No, you can't. That's a bit weird.
That's weird.
I don't know if you can in beta, and that's why I'm expecting it. Okay, so I'm about to show you something real cool. And it's a spreadsheet, so you'll be like, I don't think you know what cool means, dude. This is my stream scheduler spreadsheet. And you might be like, dude, that does not sound even remotely fun. That sounds really, really horrible. Why are you showing me spreadsheets? Well, I've tried to make the spreadsheet look as pretty as I can. But in this spreadsheet, and I'm going to kind of zoom in for this one actually as well. I'm trying to zoom in. Can't zoom in. Apostrophe on Windows. Oh, you can hide? I'll shut my damn face. Okay, so this is the stream schedule. It wasn't saying it in the menu. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, it's not just cleared guides though, has it?
Hopefully not.
No. Okay, cool.
It'd be awkward now, wouldn't it?
It would be. So this is the stream schedule that I have, right? I personally really enjoy it. There's some really cool features to it. It's very versatile. It allows people to do a lot of different things. If you don't like the design of this, that is not a problem. And I'm going to show you why in a second. So I'm going to go through my schedule, like what I actually had for this week. And this is what I printed out. So I go in here. I come in. I know this is a little bit. Hold on. Let me move this entirely on screen for you guys so you can actually see it in its entirety. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit confusing. So here you go. You can have a thing called active profile. You can select like which site that you usually would stream on. I'm going to choose YouTube for this one. And you can have your Facebook URL. So you can see here it has the like Streamsight stuff as default because obviously this is through Streamsight. So that's what you would have as default. You can put in your own stuff. You can add in like, you know, bobduckandweave.com or kick.com/bobduckandweave. All of these things, like fill out all your information. I recommend everybody does that when they first set this up because it's going to be very useful. You can show the additional text in the corner here. That's a selection that you have there, and you can change the text there as well. You can also do this, which is what I think is possibly one of the cooler bits of this. So you can actually have so there is a 7-day schedule. There will be a 5 and a 3-day one. You can select that. There will be a drop down for that. That will be coming soon. On this, you get to choose whether you are doing a full day stream, i.e. one solid stream. You can choose if you're doing a morning and then having the evening off. That will actually allow you to select one and then show that you're on the having the evening off. If you're just doing one in the morning, you can just use the full day. If you're using the evening, it will show that you're having the morning off, or you can have morning and evening, which are split streams, which essentially you have one stream and then you have another stream afterwards. That can work in both ways. If it is one fluid stream, that's fine. You can separate by games or however you want to do. Very versatile. Music stopped because I was talking too long. I'm going to leave it off for the minute because I'm going to be talking a bit. You can then choose the topic of what you're going to do, and you can actually upload an image. You actually save the image and actually put the image, locate the image in here. There is a small factor here where you actually have to use the image and have it stored in the images folder that comes with the scheduler. But you can also select what the icon is to indicate where you're going to be live. So if you're going to be on Facebook, Kick, TikTok, Trovo, Twitch, whatever, that can all be on there. Now, you also set the time, and again, that would be for the full day. If you had the morning and then the evening, you can set all of those individually. And then you could do that for day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, so on and so forth, right? If you only have a 3-day, if you're only utilizing the 3-day schedule, you fill in the first 3 days, right? And you can actually define what those days are. So if you the day text, I have it set as Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday. You can change that if you don't want to have that, if you want to change that up, or if you want to make it long, if you want to say for Monday, or if you just want to say M, or you want to say actually day 1 is actually going to be Wednesday for me. Whatever, you can decide. It doesn't matter. That is for you to be able to play around with. It's got that versatility in it. Now, this is the smart bit, and again, I'm going to tip my hat to Sam here because he helped me figure this out because it was really good. We're going to do a little click here. It will run a script. It will give you the opportunity to click here. It will allow you to hit save. That naming is wrong. I might need to make sure that macro is right before we export this. Lol. Let me just. I'm just gonna.
Beta test.
This might be a little bit of a beta test, but we'll see how we go. So that was saving that data there. I've just saved that on a desktop so you guys can see this pretty easily rather than go through all my files. Now I'm going to do this really cool thing here where I go into variables and I'm going to apply a data set. Great thing is you don't need to know about any of this. This is all just like background noise. You do need to select the encoding to be UTF-8. That's literally like the only complicated piece there. I'm going to go to the desktop. I'm going to go grab this file, the data CSV file that we just saved. He says, even though it's not there, what? I did just save this.
You desktop? You save the documents.
Let me find. Oh, it is on desktop. Apologies. It's me being an idiot.
Error.
I know. Yeah, this is user error. I forgot to select the ability to be able to see CSV files.
Wow.
So I'm going to load in the data file now. And again, this, I'm a little bit panicky because I think this might be using an older version, but let's see how that goes. Right, ready? I'm going to hit apply. Yes, there we go. That's why. I know why, because I've broken the thing. This is a bad example because I've actually moved something. So apologies, folks. Let me go straight in. Okay. Apologies, everybody. I have messed this bit up, and that is on me. So bear with me as I fix this. I know what it is. I named one of my files incorrectly, so I apologize. This should have this as the name. That's, again, user error, unfortunately. But this will actually be set up so it's a lot easier and have a proper explanation. There we go. Okay, I'm going to export it again. So I'm going to run that script again. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to download it. I'm going to save it over the previous file. Yes, I want to replace it. And then the great news is, because I'm an idiot, this should be pretty easy to fix up. So we're just going to go back into data sets, and I'm going to go and import this one again. It's the same file, so it shouldn't really matter. And now I'm going to hit apply, and did I actually use the right one? Please tell me I used the right one. See, now Sam's going to have a go at me afterwards because you shouldn't have shown it on stream.
Yeah.
And he's probably right. All right. Okay. This is a bad demo. Good news is I'm an idiot. Yes, it's literally, I know I've messed something up because as soon as I saw that the file exported with the wrong name, I'm like, I messed up. Let me save this as, and let's see if I can do it as like I do as data 1, and then I'll see if that fixes it. If not, then it is something that I need to go away. But I will show you, I can show you on the other version, the other one that works fine, that it works fine. But I know I'm using the wrong thing now, so let me fix that up first. Imports, select file, data 1, go, please, for the love of Christ, work. Sorry, the what now? I'm sorry, the what now? Replacement file wasn't found? Now I have to figure this out. Have I named that file correctly? Yes, I have. So why are you freaking out on me? Let me have a look. This, again, like I say, luckily, I think this has been fixed in the newer one anyway, so it won't be a problem. Oh, no? Yes, no? It's a challenge now. Yes, we've created a monster. We need to figure this out. Yes, it's exactly what's happened. I kind of want to just show you the other version, if I'm being brutally honest with you. Is it a versioning thing? It might just be that I have a... Yes. No, I don't think that's it. Okay. I might have to jump back over onto the other version of it for now. It just basically doesn't seem to be detecting the image because I think I've played around with it a little too much and messed around with some things. But we can fix that part of it very, very easily by using the correct file. So let me do this. Let me do a thing here. I'm going to close this down. I'm going to be smart. I'm going to actually close this down. Bear with. And I'm going to show you the version that I haven't messed up. I can hear Sam judging me. I can hear him. He's not saying anything.
I'm not doing anything.
I feel like you're judging me. And I feel like when you say no, you're not judging me, I feel like you're judging me even more. Let me do a thing. Let me grab this up. It definitely took the punch out of the reveal, though, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Hold on, if I could do display capture now. Judging silently, only not so silent. Okay, hold on. Right, here we go. Let's see if this works now. Great. Okay, let's open up Photoshop here and hope this just doesn't crash the stream PC. Streams. Right, hold on. Let me open it up here. Here we go. Hey, Bez, how you doing? The 3 minutes of ads don't feel so bad anymore. Wow. Brutal.
I am keeping quiet, chap. I am keeping quiet.
Yeah, you are so loud.
Well, because I'm so quiet.
Yeah. It says everything, doesn't it?
It's making you.
It's making me nervous.
It's making you nervous on this quiet.
The good news is I do actually already have the export ready, so that should save us a bit of time and
It's
pain.
almost like I told you.
Just zip it.
You know, what do they say, chat, when someone's right about something? What do they say? I believe they say, I told you so. Yeah.
I told you, shut the hell up. Right. If this doesn't work, I've broken something in the background now.
1, 2, 3. Sam told you so.
Shut your face. Yeah, okay, right. Let me grab the CSV file now. So I'm going to grab the GS export that we did do the other day that hopefully actually works this time. If it doesn't, I'm going to be very sad. So you can see this now. Please work. Yes. Okay, cool. It's not hit. It's a third thing. Okay, so this is essentially this using... Wait, what? What do you mean they replaced... Bro, this worked. What do you mean? Are you crazy?
Is it with the original one, this one?
Yes, this is with the original one. What is it trying to find? Okay, now we have truly created a beast. That makes literally no sense there. Because we literally had this working like a couple of days ago. What on earth?
You know what image you did edit?
What's that?
It was the image of you.
Yeah, no, but that's already factored in.
Is it? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Like, it should just work. There is no reason this should stop. Okay, well, debugging is required then. Cannot apply a dataset because a replacement file was not found.
Is that file there?
What do you mean?
It's not named like JPEG against JPEG, you know, or like...
Why is it throwing errors at me? Like, I didn't even do anything there. Because the replacement file wasn't found? They are all there. I don't know why it's even getting angry at me at this point.
Oh, well, problem for another day.
Problem for another day. Anyway, there is something very specific that should happen, and now, like, I'll just have to keep you coming back for more, I guess. That's so weird. That's so weird. It literally worked perfectly, and I'm really annoyed about that.
I can vouch it worked.
Yeah, it's just annoying that it isn't now.
Exactly, no, exactly.
Go to you soon, you start the stream, it will work perfectly. Yeah, probably. Hold on, let me try one more time. I'm just going to try and export again. I don't know if it's just something that's, like, gone a little...
Try doing a manual one, like, not using the button.
I just want to make sure that so the default image is in there, the Octane image is in there. Let me bring up the file again just to see if it's the file, because it could very much be. Oh, could it be that? I hate that I have to go all this way. I have to go the roundabout way to get Google Sheets. By the way, sign in. I'm already signed in. Just let me play. I feel like the macro is the thing that's gone weird, but I also don't think it's the macro.
Have you tried it with the Excel version?
Not yet, no.
Try. Uh-oh.
Bear with me, folks. Variable scheduler. Here's data 5. I want to open this file. It may be something that's gone weird in the export. That's the only reason I say. So I am opening this in Excel, so please excuse me. What should be this COD file that I've actually not copied over properly? What did I say?
Probably.
Day 6. Apologies. This is the data side that no one should end up seeing. Okay, let me triple check that image is actually there. This exists. It exists, I promise you. I promise you it exists. Is that why? Oh my god, is it literally that simple? It's okay, folks. This might be just because I am a colossal idiot and I removed a file when I shouldn't have. Okay, don't need to change that. Shouldn't need to save that. Might just because I'm a colossal idiot. Again, not a problem that will apply to anybody else's version, but I'm realizing now that I should probably stop messing around with my version so this actually works. Let's grab that new data file that we just did. There's 5. Please work. If it doesn't, then I'm back to the drawing board. But you know, like when... Please, don't hit that same error. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I removed a file. It's literally just me being stupid. Ta-da! That's how easy it should have been at first, but it's just because I removed a file on my freaking PC that shouldn't have been removed. I'm so sorry that took so long, but there you go. There it is. There is everything. So yeah. But you like it, right? That's pretty sweet when it worked.
Yeah, when you did just delete the
when it actually worked, when it didn't when it didn't go crazy, it was great, huh? But yes. And I realized that I've messed up the first day because the export that I did wasn't actually a full day. Hold on. So this is the thing. So I actually had a thing selected incorrectly there. So I actually want to show you that. I actually want to show you that real quick. Let me grab that. So I'm just going to save this as data. It's trying to save as data 5. I'm going to save this as data 6. So you see the first day has just topic on there, and it doesn't actually show anything. So that's wrong, right? That's a data input wrong. So let me. It's a really stupid thing that I've missed that. But the good thing is that's really, really, really easy to change. I'm going to say really, really easy. It should be very, very easy depending on me not messing something else up. So let me just make sure that that's just not me messing something up again. But here we go. We're going to do the load in this version. We're just going to hit apply. And again, these changes require no knowledge of Photoshop. Boom. There you go. See that? That's how it's supposed to work, by the way. You have to manually export the image or something, upload it to your channel. So the one thing that you have to do, the most difficult piece that you have to do is grab an image to this and save it in the root folder, which is going to be the only hard piece of this entire process. You just have to save the file, save that file in the images folder that will be built in to the file structure that's actually there. That's all you need to do. It just looks for the root. So it doesn't actually go and looking all over the place. As long as that file is in, let me show you. So they ignore the amount of CSVs that I've got exported here. It'll literally be one Photoshop file and then the instructions, and that's it. But then the image file, it just has all the images in there. You just go in, you drop them in there. It will automatically size the images that you have input into the frames that are there. Okay? So it'll build that all into the frame and it'll cut it appropriately. It'll cut dead center. So obviously if you're using something that has something on the side, you might want to resize and crop your images before you put them in. But then each and every time you want to reuse them, you can just go reference them back in that same folder, which is really, really easy. Now, there's another piece to this, which is really where it starts to get interesting. This is one design. The same framework that I've built with that Excel file and everything that was within there works for any design that I am going to output. So any design that you buy, each design will cost a certain amount. Any design that you buy, you can still use your same Excel file, your same structure, all your images, everything that's named, and just carry them over to the next one. I'm going to be starting with 3 designs. Each of them tentatively will be $30. So when I first launch it though, which I'm intending to launch these in how many days? 16 days. They will have a Black Friday discount because I'm going to be trying to launch them on Black Friday. You do need Photoshop to generate this. That is a step that I am trying to look at, but most of the people that have been using my schedules up until now have had Photoshop, but have struggled with editing, have struggled with the ways of being able to use it, and struggled it being a time-consuming thing. Because these things take, editing, any kind of Photoshop schedule can take time, right? But if you have an Excel file, well, you just drop it in. And I'm going to do versions without imagery. I'm going to do versions with. I'm going to do square versions. I'm going to do vertical versions. You're going to do ones with 3, 5, 7 days. All of these things, I'm going to literally accommodate for all of them. And it's going to be so easy because if you want to change a design, you want to just change your design to something else, you can, 1, tweak the Photoshop documents however you like. It's a Photoshop document. It's yours to play around with. I would advise it personally, but it's yours to play around with, so you can mess around as much as you like, right? I'd say keep a backup.
Yeah.
But you can just use this, and I'm going to do versions which are styles, games focused. So say, for example, you're an Apex gamer or anything like that. Yeah, so June, this is going to be something that I'm selling. This is going to be a product that I'll sell. It'll be available on my Ko-fi. It will also be available in the Elgato Marketplace. It will also be available in other places that I haven't set up yet. It'll also be available via my Twitter, which is going to be set up there as well. So all of this is going to be available there. Like I say, each design will cost around about $30 as a base price. There will be discounts, especially for the launch. There is going to be a discount as well, so keep an eye out for that. I'm talking too much, so it turned off again. It's because we're in a voice chat. It'd be fine if it wasn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is going to be, that's my new big product, and it's taken a very long time. No one else is doing it. I'm very excited about it, and that will be coming out in a couple of weeks. And the only feature I think it would be cool if it auto-uploaded and embedded or something. See, now there is a feature that I'm actually looking into from Photoshop that actually allows you to directly post. But because of the reviews and iteration process, I'm also reluctant to do that. But the good news is, what I will probably would do is just go, okay, well, you just save for web, and then just I'll give the instructions when we actually do the thing to show people how they go through that process. But this process, where it would take me, like with my Photoshop skills, or any designer, it would take me, or anyone, like I say, like, it was taking me like 20 minutes to edit one of these to get it ready, like every week, 20 minutes, half an hour. It now takes me less than like 2. It's kind of nuts. So it's all about time saving, right? And like ease of access, because a lot of people like just don't know anything about Photoshop, and trying to edit something to fit to their needs, or like fit to a design, or like, you know, have the things that they want to put in a very timely fashion, just means people just don't do it. And consistency is really important with live streaming. Really is. I know that. I've very much experienced that. But yeah, that's how we do it. And the great news is that every single time that you do this, you want to switch over to new design. Super easy. Just carry over the same stuff that you had before, and then that's it.
The process stays the same. The design changes.
Yes, and you can, like I say, you can, if you do have like Photoshop knowledge, you can utilize that as well. Like I say, I'd be very wary, because as you've seen, it can be delicate in terms of like editing it, but I'm also open to suggestions. So if anybody would like go, hey, I'd love if you did this kind of design, please let me know. That'll be a thing that we upload to Elgato Marketplace, and the Ko-fi will be the primary places of sale. But that'll if you want to grab those, have a look at those. That will be launching around about the 24th of this month, before I go away on holiday, and then I can see all the money roll it. No, I'm joking. But yes. So yeah, if you guys have got any preferences or anything like that, I'm going to be doing ones with obviously like images are going to be like squares, or like things are going to be, you know, the whole image itself is going to be a square, or like vertical if you want to post on like stories, like on Insta or stuff like that. There will be versions to do that. And again, the beautiful thing about this entire thing is, no matter what design, no matter what format, no matter what shape, all the same file. Better if you could make this in PS and export in a certain format, and have some kind of simple small program that doesn't require PS further. It reads the export and can utilize the variable somehow. Don't know if PS. No, it does. No. See, I'm trying to move away from using Photoshop in its entirety, but it's the only thing. Yeah. You create a media kit type version? No. So this is, I had somebody ask me if this is something that I'd utilize the same like framework. The problem is, so I'll be brutally honest with you. I'm probably going to use this to do a generic media kit, but I'm going to 100% advise against it. It's a product that I will create because there is a demand for it. It's a monetary thing for me entirely. I cannot say to you that in any good conscience, as a creator myself, and as someone, and as somebody who now works on the other side of that, working with creators, I can't say in good conscience that that will be effective the same way as having a custom media kit will be. And I realize that I come from a place of bias saying that, because obviously I literally charge to make like custom media kits, but there's a reason that I charge that, and there's a reason that people pay. It's because it's more effective. Generic media kits do not... A generic media kit is like a generic CV. You just do a black and white CV, just list off your stuff, and don't put anything about you or anything about how like you feel that you can improve things or do things at your new job, or how you integrate into the team or anything like that. it's just not gonna work. It isn't. I'm sorry. Like I say, I am, and you might see this as me maybe taking a bit of advantage of people for this, and I'm not gonna massively lie. It's probably not. It's a monetary thing for me. I will probably create a standard media kit that people can just upload this data into, and it'll just do it. And it will not be effective. It will be more effective than having nothing, but it's not going to be nearly as effective as having something custom. That's the biggest thing I've learned this year. Brands appreciate creativity and quality so much. There's the amount of people that I've found through the quality of the creativity of their content is massive. And I'll say this is like, from a Corsair employee perspective, I am more interested in seeing what creative and cool things people can do versus reach. So consider those things when you're creating things to show yourself to a brand. By the way, this actually puts me into a really good position to segue into something else of mine. If you guys are interested in learning how to pitch to brands and how to pitch and how to do specific pitches, by the way, I do a one-to-one pitch consultancy, and there is still one slot available at the half price, by the way. If you want to check that out, that's on Ko-fi. Well, it's Ko-fi. I really hope they get the full, the one without the hyphen. Ko-fi.com/Streamsight, and you can go to the commissions tab. You'll see it in there. I have a one-to-one pitch consultancy. It is a very, very comprehensive talk that I go through. I actually run people through the 3 pillars of what we do, and then tailor it to their specific. It won't be on this one, unfortunately, Bomber. I don't think it'll come up on that channel. But if anybody wants that link, feel free to reach out to me personally in DMs. I'll send that across to you. We can have a talk about it around what we go over. But if you want to have the quick and easy workshop video version, all you have to do is go to streamsight.net and sign up to the newsletter, and you get a link in that newsletter giving you the workshop video, which is essentially the 3 pillars framework that I use. Go and do that. But yeah, that's what I'm. That's one of the great things. Again, it's about a 12-minute video, and it's honestly the best video I've ever made in terms of value. It's got more value in that one video that requires a free sign up to a newsletter, which I still haven't sent one out yet. They're going to be very, very so don't cite me. They're going to be very. They're not going to be. I'm not going to be spamming people, evidently. So go check it out. But it's a very simple wall in front of that. Honestly, I don't tend to big myself up with these sorts of things, but like that is the most valuable video I've ever made, and that's what my business is really kind of going to be built on going forward. So if anybody wants help doing pitches, if you I've got a big pitch. I just point out to you, by the way, and I'm not going to talk figures because that kind of gets into a murky area with my contracts. I made, from one of my pitches, I made more money than I did on Twitch for a year on one of my pitches. And I just want to point out, this is me as a full-time creator, more money than I made on Twitch. So it's very important to kind of like highlight how valuable these things are for me, because I am charging for them. It's not a cheap service. It's a valuable service that has an equivalent cost to it. So anyway, but there's free stuff. Yeah. There's still free stuff. So you go get the free stuff. Try the free stuff. If you like the framework and you're like, okay, this is great. How do I apply it to my use cases? That's when you can come and talk to me. Anyway, you're right, Sam. Did you just have something to say there?
Yeah, no. I was just thinking, like, I was going to do more points about kind of like, the charging for these things. And it's like, I think, okay, I'll be honest with you. I think you should have done this sooner, like the charging things. That's my own little like kind of note on that.
Yeah, I think I should have been doing this soon. Yeah, and a lot of creators should. Yeah, I think the thing that's really interesting is the fact that you could actually have, like, if more creators charge for these sorts of things, a lot of them would have to ask people for money. They'd actually just be giving something of value.
Well, here's the thing. I'd rather sell a product that I've made that I know is going to do a service that's going to be like, oh no, that's going to do everything you need it to do.
Then sub to my channel
to my channel, or become a member. I'm like,
you should still sub though. Prime subs though. Sam's like trying to wash my revenue down the drain now. No.
Oh no.
I'm joking. It was just definitely. No, but like in all seriousness, thank you so much for hanging out today.
Listen to Streamsight.
Listen to Streamsight. Do the free stuff first.
Deals, get the pitch consultancy stuff. Do all that. Make moolah and give it to Rob. How about that? There we go. Is that better?
Rob?
Bob, I said. Bob.
You said Rob.
Did I? I didn't mean to say Bob. I thought I said Bob, not Rob. My bad.
I love it. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully you found some value out of this, by the way. And again, the next stream I'm probably going to be doing, I might do one at lunchtime tomorrow for some Call of Duty. Because I want to do that campaign because it was really fun. And maybe tomorrow night we'll do a cheeky one. Ooh. Ow, I just dropped a very heavy thing on my groin. Ow.
Oh, dear.
But...
That's not fun.
That was not fun.
That.
But folks, yeah, make sure you comment, check. I'm going to be doing some more streams just in general. Make sure you also sub to the YouTube channel, Streamsight channel, but also Bob Duck and Weave and Bob Duck and Cover, because those are the ones I do all my other content on. But if you sub on one, you'll see the links to the others. So it's a daisy chain. Just go check it all out. Hey, Lady E, how you doing? It has been a hot minute. I'm just really sorry though. I have to dash. But thank you so much for hanging, guys. You've been incredible. As always, stay safe, stay awesome.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
I'll see you all soon. You shut up.
Bye-bye.